I see your food preferences are the same as they ever were.
Oh,
You haven't changed at all, either.
that's a sweet way to start this. Those two's relationship. I hope they get a happy ending. Even if he is the Death Knight.
There's no one I'd rather eat with than the Professor and Eloise.
Aww. Bernie, thank you. I'm sure Eloise appreciates it too.
Hear, hear. This old chair keeps creaking. I fear it's on its last legs. Ha!
That was good, Eloise. That was great. Never change. Okay. Just wanted to use up the rest of my time building our supports before we moved on. Okay.
Professor, I've something I'd like to ask you.
Of course, Hanneman, what is it? When I do nothing but fight, my spirits falter and I lose the will to keep things tidy. I think I know someone who has similar tendencies. Well, I guess hers is less about losing her spirit faltering and more just her personality. That is when my room falls to disorder and my spirits falter even more. Is there no way to break this cycle? Ask someone to help to clean up. Take a short break to do something to raise your spirits. What if you let it get messy, just not too messy? No, once you let it get a little messy, then it'll start getting way messy. I'm sure you could ask anyone to help you clean up.
I see. That's how it is.
Good. That wasn't a bad answer.
Professor.
At the very least. Wham! Pow! As I always say, if all else fails, hit him with your fists. Yeah? Train me up in hand-to-hand brawling, and I'll make a great grappler. Yes, however, I want you to train your authority as well.
Just leave this to us.
Of course.
We will take no time at all. Amazing, no?
Perfect. Excellent. You guys do have a high A support now, so you should. And you're both skilled in horses. I'd be shocked if you got less than perfect every time now. Bunch of levels.
I'll do my best with this.
Ooh, Fortify. I think that's the one that Flane had at one point, which heals everyone in a radius, which is really nice.
It's all instinct now.
It is part of me now.
Wind Sweep. Nice.
I get it.
And apparently I've been training you in Faith, Anna. And Sword. Excellent. Oh. Oh, it's St. Cyril's Day. I feel a little awkward about doing so. But I am curious as who's going to show up. Jeritza.
They won't notice if one person doesn't sing, will they?
Oh, clever, Bernie, clever. Also, that little giggle was adorable.
I almost forgot how to sing.
God damn. Jeritza. Quite the tragic character, isn't he? I do look forward to learning more about him. Not sure any of you had, except for, I guess, Byleth, had any use for Faith. Alright. Oh, support. Bernie and Jeritza. Excellent. Yes, please. Jeritza. I mean, I guess there's no need to keep the fact that you're Death Knight hidden or anything, but you're gonna scare the shit out of Bernie. Yep, I knew it. Is she in a ball now, or is she just faint? I think she's in a ball.
I must have had a nightmare.
No. No nightmare, Bernie. But if it helps you, we'll pretend it was.
You're awake.
Ah, there he is. He took off the armor. It would have been funny if he was still wearing it. But not even Jeritza's that. Callous? No, that's not the word I'm looking for. Oblivious. Oblivious.
I mean, you...
Trying to find the words, Bernie. Sounds like you're trying to say you're the Death Knight as a question.
Jeritza.
Or that. That works as well.
Yeah, that's it. Professor Jeritza.
I am not a professor.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wait, what? You're not Professor Jeritza?
Then you must be an imposter, right?
Oh, yeah. Professor Jeritza always wears a mask. So then, who are you?
Of course. Without the mask, it can't be Actually, I forgot he had the mask and doesn't have it anymore. Interesting. I wonder why he stopped wearing it. Or why he wore it in the first place. I wonder if we'll find out. Maybe in this support. But solid logic, Bernie. Can't be Professor Jeritza.
Jeritza.
I don't understand. Look, are you Professor Jeritza or aren't you? Please make yourself clear.
Please, Jeritza.
I am Jeritza, but I am not a professor.
A Jeritza who is not a professor? So there are two Jeritzas running around the monastery?
Oh, God. That's an interesting thought. Actually, that might not be totally inaccurate. If my idea about him having a split personality is remotely accurate.
Oh, wait. Aha! I got it. I get it now.
Do you, though, Bernie? Do you?
You're no longer a professor. Therefore, you're just Jeritza. Plain old Jeritza.
Ah, there you go.
Our professor isn't a professor anymore either, but doesn't mind the title.
Though I don't think Jeritza was ever technically a professor.
I guess I figured you'd be fine with being called professor as well.
When I was teaching, it was simply a task, nothing more.
I guess he was teaching then. But was not actually a professor. Because I took the position.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like there's a lot going on in that skull of yours, Jeritza.
Skull. He wears a skull.
Bernie, what the heck are you even doing in the infirmary?
You fainted at the sight of Jeritza. I mean the Death Knight.
You took one look at me and passed out.
To be fair, your armor is very intimidating.
Huh? Don't be silly. There's absolutely no reason I'd faint at the sight of you, Jeritza.
And it hits her. That's a face.
I'm coming down with a sudden cold, I think. Yeah, I've gotta run to my room.
Yeah. What was that face about? Was that his quote-unquote monster coming out? Huh. That is interesting. Anyways. On with, let's not do any paralogs until the end of the month. Then we also have quests. Shoot. But yeah, not till the end of the month. Alright. Off to more seminar. I'm just gonna say, the thought of the Death Knight flying on a dragon is terrifying. but also awesome. But also not really available. They don't have... Unfortunately, he can't keep the Death Knight class and do that, so probably not worth it. Still, though, it is a great thought.
Professor.
Hello, Hubert. I prefer to slay my enemies without having to lay a finger on them. With that kind of power, why would I bother with normal weapons? By focusing on reason, I can be a great magic user. True, but also work on your faith. I know it's ironic considering you guys are literally overthrowing the church, but I want you healing as well. And you are a dark bishop, after all. Just makes sense. Oh, yes. Hell yeah. Sad Jeritza.
Lord Jeritza? I believe he used to be a professor at the Officers' Academy.
Kinda, though he disputes that. And so do I.
It was also my understanding that he was personally recommended by Lord Arundel himself,
Really?
landing him a position as a sword instructor.
He is really good, though, as a
Whatever
swordsman.
the case is, behind that
Even
mask
better
up
with the
there,
scythe.
There's an emptiness, a void.
Huh. Interesting. Byleth is, collecting information on him. Suppose after after learning that he really loves sweets. Must have confused Byleth, as it probably should.
This is probably just a rumor, but I heard he was found and taken in by Her Majesty herself.
Really?
Supposedly, he's the heir of the Hrim family, but I also heard he's only a distant relative who was adopted. He sure is mysterious.
Yeah. Very interesting, though, that... I mean, it's a rumor, so I can't say. But it does seem like the kind of thing Edelgard might do.
You've been asking around about me.
Yes, you are a very interesting fellow, and I want to learn more. I have?
It matters not to me, one way or the other. Do you want to know of my past?
Oh, very much. I do.
Why?
Because you fascinate me.
Friend or foe? That's what you're trying to determine.
I mean... It's one thing that would become clear, but it's really not the motivator.
But you won't find answers merely with words. There is only one path forward. Raise your sword if you have the nerve.
What is your obsession with fighting me in a sword fight? And why not with your scythe?
Raise it and fight me. If you want to know my heart, know my sword.
Huh. Is Jeritza of the kind of person who believes you only really truly get to know someone through fighting? Is that why he so badly wants to fight me? If so, interesting. I must fight you?
It's only to spar. Nobody will be slain.
Okay.
I cannot kill you yet. The Death Knight knows that very well.
Yeah, the fact that he separates the Death Knight from himself, very indicative, I think.
I've been told to refrain from killing you until the war has ended.
Well, I appreciate your restraint, Jeritza. At this point in time, he probably... I'd have to compare their stats. He probably could still kill Byleth. Tell me more.
I came to an understanding with the Emperor herself and agreed to do her bidding.
Right.
The young Emperor discovered me long ago,
Oh, that confirms that.
though back then she was still a princess.
Yes, she was.
Ultimately, it was she who erased my past. She placed me into a family that was disintegrating, that I might be their heir.
Huh. I wonder what she saw in you. I mean, why she did it. Was this before or after her own incident, I wonder? I would guess after. Your past, you say?
Indeed. My past. My crimes for killing a useless man and his kin.
Yeah, he despises his father.
To survive, the Death Knight must spill blood. Left to his own devices, he would kill innocent passers-by. Through the Emperor's grace, he was allowed hunting grounds. That is why, to this day, I follow her.
Oh. In other words, by following Edelgard, you're able to keep the Death Knight in check. Prevent him from rampaging, so to speak.
I am not yet ready to yield such fertile hunting grounds. Nor am I ready to truly fight you. Of course, were I not here to hold him back, he would cut you down without hesitation.
Can I talk to this Death Knight?
As for me, I too... never mind.
No. I'm very interested in what you were about to say. And everything else.
If you've no intention of fighting, then be gone.
We should do it, Byleth.
Perhaps it is he who is to blame, but I feel oddly when I look at you.
Odd, good, or bad? I mean, if it's a Death Knight, I assume bad. Then again, who knows? Guess we'll find out in the next support. Happy! Happy birthday, Happy. Let's do a tea party with you. Don't cover her face up, bastards. Let's see, what would she like? Elegant and sweet, popular amongst common folk and nobles alike. A relaxing scent. Let's go with the relaxing tea.
Thanks for the invite. Just as a heads up, I don't know the first thing about tea.
That's okay. That's okay. Just let me do the pouring and just enjoy it. Offer some tea.
Thanks.
Careful. It is hot.
I could go for a snack.
Oh, there are a lot of, let's see, I see cookies, maybe a few tarts in there. Help yourself.
What?
Cooking mishaps, likable allies, the ideal relationship. I really don't know. Likable. Oh, good. I really don't know all that much about Happy, I don't think.
What?
Gifts you'd like to receive.
Yep.
Aw. Alright, I'm doing good so far.
What?
Guarding mishaps, guessing someone's age, a strong battalion. Guessing someone's age. What do you know? I guess I know you better than I thought. Or my instincts, at least, were
Feeling a bit sleepy.
good.
Oh, not that you're boring or anything.
That's okay, Happy. I get sleepy a lot, too. I'm not gonna sigh at Happy. That's just mean.
Same.
Sigh. That's basically just taunting her. Oh, I'm happy I got a perfect tea time with her. I really love Happy. Feel so bad for her, too.
What?
Oh, that's a blush.
Nice. Yep. I know, I'm buff as heck. What of it?
Are you? I mean, I've never seen you flex or anything, so...
What?
Oh my god.
I could go for a snack. I can't believe it. Yep.
I know there's gonna be... Oh,
Sounded
more of them.
What? Do I have bedhead?
No, not really. You do have a little cute ahoge. Or calic, or whatever term you want to use for it. Oh, I missed.
What? I know. I'm buff as heck. What up?
Any others?
What? Do I have bedhead?
Okay, it's just those two, I think. Oh, wait.
I know. I'm
No,
buff as
yeah,
heck.
just those two. Damn. Alright. Happy. Oh, I should give you a birthday gift. I will give you a sunflower. Hope you stay happy. Happy.
That might come in handy. Thanks.
I don't know how it's gonna come in handy, but you do you.
That was way more fun than I expected. Let's have tea again soon. Next time, more snacks.
Gladly. Though you didn't actually eat any of the snacks that were there. That was a lovely birthday.
Look, Professor, we did great.
Good for you two. Wonderful.
It's within my grasp.
Good.
Guess all that time wasn't. Now to apply
Nice.
this knowledge.
Axe breaker for Marianne. It's funny. How many battles do I have? Actually, it might be too late now. I'm not sure if I can back out at this point. In which case, it might just be worth it to do these. We'll wait on the paralogue. For now, I guess let's deal with deserters. The soldier has obtained information about the deserters. It seems they are skilled soldiers, so you should persuade them to join you. Oh. Sounds like I'm actually going to destroy them, though. Okay, where are we? Oh, it's just this map. And a shit ton of archers, apparently. Yeah, I don't really see this one being particularly interesting. So I'll probably just skip through it.
Seems like fighting's all I do these days.
And with that, the stage is complete in 5 turns. Honestly, I could have completed a turn earlier. It was a pretty easy map. Okay, next up. Should we do Pirates in the North? The soldier has obtained information about pirates. Head to the Srang region and take them out. I also really want to do Jeritzas as well. Probably do this one, then Jeritzas. Okay. And it's another one of these beach ones. Once again, this time a bunch of swordsmen instead of a bunch of archers. Probably not worth worrying about. I'll just skip through it once more. And with that, another one bites the dust. Unfortunately, I'm way too high level for these ones. And finally, this one might prove a little more interesting. Fighting alongside death. Not to mention it's a higher level. Get those Reaper Knights. Death himself. Or at least a Knight of Death. Oh, interesting. So it's just us two. Yeah, this one will prove a little more interesting. So what exactly is it we're doing again? I forgot to read it. Oh, it's our Garthan soldiers, those who slither. Yeah, let's fuck them up. This should be fun. Just us two, huh? I can heal you, don't worry.
Well,
Should probably make sure that my battalions are replenished.
come back.
And I should give Death Knight something besides this scythe. Silver Lance, or better yet, ooh, spare us all. Why not? It's good against horses. I don't think there are any here, but still. Silver Lance plus. And... $10 might compared to 4. It's almost as good as a silver. Bit better than a steel, not a steel plus though. Huh. I wonder what these can upgrade into. They're probably just a plus, but... why not? I'll take one. Alright. Rout the enemy. Nothing to say, huh?
What's my strategy?
Understood.
Very well. Which one of you has the better resistance and which one has the better defense? 25-18. Actually, hold on. 27-20 and 30-22. Well, Byleth isn't better in both accounts. But these guys are fast, aren't they? Maybe a... oh, Steel Sword Plus. That'll do it. Jeritza. Just you and me, buddy. Damn, this asshole's too fast. No matter what I do, he's too fast. Very well, Scythe of Serial. Is that your really good one? Yes, it is. Crescent Sickle? I should probably attack him with magic. Otherwise, he'll kill Jeritza next turn. Asshole. Alright, do your thing, Byleth. Oh, what were your combat arts? I haven't really used them. Glowing Ember. Might increases based on unit's defense. So a normal, say, Crescent Sickle, 29 damage. With Glowing Ember becomes 38. Nice. I don't need any of them though. Here they come. Alright, Jeritza. Nothing, huh? What against the other one? There we go. 48 damage. Jeez. Alright, Byleth. If you would, please. Brave Sword if I have to. For now, I guess I don't have a choice.
I'm stronger than before.
Not bad. Not bad. Alright, heal him a little more. He needs to get a little faster. I say that, but he's already faster than Byleth is. Just these guys are ridiculously fast. What do you know? We're in just the right spot. Let's have them come to us. Alright, what do you got? Combat Arts, Glowing Ember, Crescent Sickle. Lovely.
Death grows more distant.
What about you, Byleth? Chances are you're not going to take him out. He's also not going to take you out either. So in that case... yeah, let's do Ragnarok. Poor decision. They're all coming for us. Let's ignore you for a second. What about you? Okay. I want to give as many of these to Jeritza as possible. That's why I care. Ooh, now there's an idea. Levin sword. Its chances of hitting aren't great. I still got one though. Alright, we don't need to see all that. It's just all coming towards us after all. Alright. Actually, is this, just my eyes deceive me? No, the other one is a little too far. Damn. Looking great. Yeah, stay here, Byleth. Heal up. Alright, Death Knight. No, not quite. But against this one. Still not. They're just too fast, huh? Scythe of Serial would work. Or Thunder. Okay, are you a threat to either of us? Not really. Alright, in that case, let's go ahead and do Fire. No. Yeah, Fire. Don't want to slow Violet down too much. $37. Oh, we'll sleepy there. These two are still far enough away. Alright, Jeritza. Once more. Take him out. I said it was interesting, it's more just interesting in that it's Jeritza and Byleth. It's still a relatively easy map. Okay, are you guys in range? Damn, still one shy. using up this crescent sickle nicely. And level 30. You're basically caught up.
Death grows more distant.
Level-wise, at least. I'll heal you first. A little bit of experience for Byleth as well. And goodbye. Fighting alongside death. That's a fun little get-together with Jeritza.
Teacher.
Hello, Ferdinand. A noble must know how to ride a horse, to be certain, and should know how to wield a lance, as that is the most obvious weapon of choice for a rider. True. As a noble among nobles, also true, it seems natural that I focus on these two skills. So you want to change from focusing on lance and riding skills to focusing on lance and riding skills? Be my guest.
Look, Professor, we did great!
Good job, Bernie and Ferdinand. Bernie and Ferdy.
Let's put this to the test.
Nice.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Just you two, huh? It's too bad. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. I've heard that you handed a crushing defeat to those Fodlan's Locket deserters. Sounds like after your little intervention, they've changed their tune and are back on our side. Thanks for keeping them in line. I mean, I basically killed them all, but I suppose there could have been survivors.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Nice work out there. Some mercenaries heard news of your valiant leadership and have come to the monastery to offer their services. Unfortunately, not very highly ranked ones. However, this next one...
Thank you.
The Reaper Knights. I am not interested in who our opponent is. This was nothing more than a chance to quench my thirst. That's okay, Jeritza. I enjoyed it, hanging out with you. Just two buddies, two bros. Side by side, slaughtering our enemies. And any chance to destroy those who slither in the dark is a good chance. Oh shit. That happened. Guess one of those three tipped everyone over the scales. Well, let's go ahead and start with Hubert and Shamir, which should be interesting. How are you going to threaten or attempt to threaten Shamir today?
Last of them.
Or the other way around, I suppose. Last of whom? Enemies? Ah, assassins. Are they after Edelgard?
Another threat to Her Majesty? Who's there?
Oh, Shamir took him out.
It's me. You owe me for that one.
Shamir, what are you doing here?
Apparently protecting your back.
Same thing you are, but I'm after a particular target.
And who would that be?
The dark side of the Knights of Seros is proving troublesome.
Yeah, so I suppose that's confirmation that those were assassins sent by Lady Rhea.
I should have known, having been one.
Yeah, I mean, that was... I guess we technically never knew for sure whether you were operating as an assassin. But you definitely have the skill set of one.
I was negligent. I had thought we'd sufficiently thin the numbers of these scum. Seems I was mistaken.
Nah, it's okay. That's why you have people to, people like Shamir to watch your back.
In any case, you have my thanks.
Save it. Just doing my job.
As always.
Even so, killing your former allies. Do you feel no remorse whatsoever?
Shamir is a Mercenary through and through.
You wouldn't, so I ask.
Ho ho!
You are not me. Answer the question.
Well, maybe she feels a little something. But she is a mercenary through and through.
What's it matter? I owed a debt to Rhea. I served in the Knights of Saros to repay her.
Yeah.
I repaid that debt. Now I'm here.
Exactly. She doesn't really owe me a debt, but I appreciate her service anyways.
I'm sure it was considered dishonorable of me to leave, but that's none of my concern. I have no connection to the Saros faith, nor to the ways of Foglin.
She's right. Alois, on the other hand, his was a bit more, actually a little surprising. I didn't expect him to leave. But God, I'm so glad I don't have to fight Alois. That'd be tragic.
That's right. You're from Dagda. Well, consider me glad you're on the right side. At least for the time being.
At least the right side from our point of view.
You worry too much. Watch out, or it'll be the death of you.
At least they've backed off from overtly threatening each other. That's a good step. Ooh, Linhardt and Bernie, A rank. I think I got this one last time, but I don't exactly remember what it involves. Or maybe I didn't. Guess we'll see.
I was under the impression you were going to break all of your paintbrushes.
Oh, no.
Cut it out, Linhardt.
I'm just glad you're back to painting. I felt terrible about what happened last time, you know?
Yeah.
Guess I should have kept my opinions about your painting to myself.
Really should have.
Maybe you should have.
I love Bernie's pout there. Awkward silence. Ah, you're just reading.
So what do you suppose is the name for this kind of situation?
Awkward or a comfortable silence?
What situation? Am I in your way again? I must be. Okay, let me pack my things and I'll be off.
No, Bernie, you were there first. But also you're not in his way.
Ugh, no, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about when two people are together, but not together. When they're basically by themselves.
You mean occupying the same room, but minding their own business?
I'm not sure what you mean. I'm always alone.
Ah, but you see, you're not. You are with Linhardt right now.
Oh, alone? Well, there it is then. I suppose you could say we're alone together.
That's kind of sweet in a weird kind of way.
We're each here alone, yet together. So we're alone together. What do you think?
I like it. I really do.
Alone together? Oh, wait, I get it. That's just a nice way of saying you want to be alone, right?
No.
Alone. If that's what you mean, I'll go.
Oh, Bernie. It's okay. You were on the right track for a minute there.
Please, Bernadetta, you shouldn't go. Being alone together means accomplishing more. We each have the concentration one gets from time alone, but also the thrill of being with someone else.
It's ingenious, really. For two loners.
I find it to be an exhilarating environment. Have you felt that as well?
Huh? Me? I'd rather be alone, but
this is okay too, right?
when I'm painting, and I know you can see, I worry about what you might point out about it.
Oh, I'm sure your paintings are lovely, Bernie.
Is that the thrill you mean? Because I feel that.
Here's what I wish to point out about your painting. You've really improved.
That's, alright.
Your lines are bolder, your color choice is more informed, and your composition as a whole...
Did you actually
I know,
just
right?
praise me, Linhardt? What's next? A rain of flying pigs?
That's an image.
I was just saying what I think.
Yeah. Also, and I don't think I didn't catch that, Linhardt. That was a Linhardt pout there. Just saying what I think.
Look, you probably have time.
Which is also adorable.
And you work hard, too.
Oh no, I'm on to you now. You're scheming, but you won't get anywhere by flattering me.
Oh, I love Bernie.
Try all you want to get your hooks into my heart. You won't fool me.
Oh.
I'm not sure how praising you means I'm trying to get my hooks into your heart.
I think that means it's working, though.
I have a heart of stone. No one will ever get to it.
Oh. There we go.
What a shame. I suppose I'll stop praising you then.
I mean, you don't have to stop or anything.
You will? No, I didn't mean it
There
that
it
way.
is.
You can praise me as much as you want.
Oh. Oh, Bernie does crave positive attention, even if she doesn't realize it. Fortunately, being traumatized and all.
I don't understand you one whit. However, if you want praise, then praise you will get. You're cute.
Is that the praise or the reason you're giving the praise?
Don't say stuff like that.
But it is true, Bernie. It is very true. That was wonderfully wholesome. Linhardt and Hanneman. I don't know if I got this one last time. What you reading?
Reading as studiously as ever, I see. Anything to do with crests?
Oh, you know it. I think you two would... I mean, you two must get along famously.
Hello, Professor Hanneman. Actually, this book's about fishing.
Really? What is your interest in fishing, Linhardt?
I didn't realize you were interested in fishing. What an unexpected discovery.
I know, right?
I had heard that you were only interested in crests, to the exclusion of all else.
He's like, I thought I had found someone who just gets me.
As it were, I had rather thought I could train you as my successor, should we get to know one another better.
I'm sorry to betray your expectations.
What? It's okay to have other hobbies or
Truth be
interests.
told, I've been thinking of giving up on my crest.
What the fuck? What the? I must have misread that. Let me go back and hear that again.
Truth be told, I've been thinking of giving up on my crest research.
No. That's what I heard.
What? Whatever for? Don't tell me you believe fishing to be a more worthwhile pursuit.
I don't. I'm at a loss as well, Hanneman.
No, it's nothing to do with fishing. I adore the subject of crests.
Okay.
But to study them, you have to consult the people who bear them, right?
Right, I suppose.
I just don't have the energy for that.
I see.
It is an unavoidable hardship, I admit. But the satisfaction of making a real breakthrough is second to none.
I'm sure the satisfaction of catching a fish is pretty great too.
I mean, it is. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how comparable they are. I suppose it depends on the person, really.
Consider this, child.
Yes, Hanneman, he's got to talk Linhardt out of these crazy notions of giving up crest research.
Luring fish from the depths pales in comparison to untangling the mysteries of a quest. Why? It all comes down to purpose. Purpose, I say.
Calm down. I get it. Really.
Out of all people, Linhardt really does probably get it.
Evidently, you do not. You must have something to work toward in life. The ultimate goal of fishing is to eat the fish. The goal
Usually,
of solving
unless
the
it's for sport.
mysteries of crests is, well, you must find that for yourself. What do you hope to uncover once everything is finally explained? What motivates you to keep digging deeper?
I don't think we really know why Linhardt has such an interest in crests, so this should prove interesting.
I had never thought about it like that.
It was just because kind of interest. I mean, I've had those before,
Perhaps if I did have a goal, I might share your enthusiasm on the subject.
Well, the B support should prove very interesting, I imagine. Ferdinand and, oh, Mercy. They're A support.
Mercedes! Finally! There you are.
Now, yeah, that was Lawrence who was irritable to even look at.
Ah,
Not Ferdinand.
Why are you so short of breath?
Seems like he was searching all over for you. I love her eyebrows.
I just wanted to show you something.
What's this? Oh.
What?
Yes, these are financial records that I recovered from your adoptive father.
Oh.
They prove that when he adopted you, large sums of money changed hands.
I suppose it's not surprising, but between whom?
Where did you come across these?
God, it's at times like this I wish I could remember what the exact details of the B support were.
I stealthily made my way into Ferdiad and looked around his estate.
I do remember it was
easy.
Regarding the adoptive father. I forget exactly what it was.
That kind of thing is no trouble for an intrepid young noble such as myself.
That's amazing! I mean, amazingly irresponsible.
Oh, nice correction there, Mercy. It can be both. Amazing and amazingly irresponsible.
I can't believe you put yourself at risk for my benefit. I really wish you wouldn't do such things.
He wanted to, I think.
No, I did it for my benefit. I could not help myself. With these documents, we can show everyone what a scoundrel your adoptive father really is.
Yeah, no, it's coming back a little bit. I think it's the, it was relating to why she gave up being a noble.
His noble aspirations will be crushed. The Lord of the region will probably rescind his adoption contract. In other words, you will be free.
Oh, yeah. No. She was going to be, she was going to be forced into a marriage, wasn't she?
Here, take them. Do with them what you will.
Do you really believe these will set me free?
I hope so.
Yes, of course. You will be free to decide your own path in life and go wherever your heart leads you.
Oh.
That does sound nice, but...
But what?
I'm sorry, Ferdinand, but I think you should hold on to the documents.
Really?
Why? Is this not what you want?
I've lived so much of my life following everyone else's lead.
Okay.
So much so that I've come to terms with it. It's almost unavoidable at this point.
Huh.
But with these, I could regain my freedom and change all that.
Right, so why do you want Ferdinand to hold on to them?
You baffle me. Do you not wish to be free?
Of course I do. Let me try that again in a way you might understand.
Oh.
A true noble cuts their own path, seizing freedom from the clutches of tyranny.
That voice and the way she's just that impression of Ferdinand. Oh, Mercy, you are becoming one of my favorites, I think.
I cannot argue with that. Fine then. I will hold on to the documents.
But I'm really very happy that you're so concerned with my well-being, Ferdinand. It means so much to me that you went through all that trouble on my behalf.
It was very sweet of you.
Of course, Mercedes. The smile on your face is well worth the effort.
Now that is a motivation I can get behind. Protecting the smile. That was nice. Who else can Handman go with? Oh, Edelgard. Should I do that one, or... Yeah, let's do Constance and Jeritza first. sup?
Did you send for me, Emil?
Yeah, I guess he just... Last I recall, you were, telling him he would not get away from you.
Stop gossiping about me.
Oh, that's how she reined you in.
Gossiping? About you? Oh, you wound me, Emil. So what if your name falls from my lips now and then?
If you speak of my past, there will be consequences.
Jeritza, you brought this on yourself by running away from her. No one runs away from Constance.
I am aware. I have been silent regarding you secretly being of House Bartels. No, when I speak of you, I bandy gentler truths, such as your fondness for kittens and ice cream.
It is incredibly adorable, Jeritza, which is hilarious in its juxtaposition against your Death Knight persona.
All the silly little details that make you seem human.
I know, right?
Those details are nobody's business but mine.
You know, if there is fan art of Jeritza cuddling kittens, I really want to see that.
Oh, Emil, do you have any notion what the rank and file say about you?
No.
Probably nothing good.
They use words like unapproachable, menacing, and inscrutable.
They wouldn't be wrong.
Regardless of your skill with the blade, fighting a war as if it were a long series of duels will end in death.
Yeah. I mean, eventually you're gonna lose. Either, eventually you'll slow and someone will be better than you. No one can remain on top forever. Even if he was the best right now, which he probably is not.
And that is why I do what I can to ingratiate you with the soldiers you lead. No thanks necessary.
Constance just ingratiating you out of the kindness of her heart.
I see you are still unhappy with me.
Whatever do you mean?
The battlefield is solitary in the end. I've no interest in camaraderie with soldiers.
Just a shame.
Are you implying that in combat, you are an utterly matchless warrior?
That's what he likes to think.
That you can vanquish any foe single-handedly? That you need no cohort supporting you? How perfectly presumptuous! Even I can admit my reliance upon others.
When Constance is more humble than you, that's really saying something. There's that angry Jeritza scowl.
While you fight, who stands beside you to gauge the tide of battle? Who eliminates the archers aiming for you? Who heals whatever injuries you might sustain?
Constance?
These are questions you should be asking yourself, Emil. I ask them for you because we're old friends.
Childhood friends, in fact.
Always quick to cut to the heart of the matter.
Just as you are ever an ache in my side.
I love these two's interaction.
Which is nothing compared to the ulcers your sister must have developed, given your attitude.
Oh, per mercy.
Whatever.
That's another one I'm really looking forward to seeing more of, actually. Mercedes and Jeritza.
But there is a truth in your words.
Which?
However, it is not up for discussion. Stop gossiping about me.
I shall consider it.
But we must tell the world of your love of ice cream and kittens. What's your position on puppies, though? That's an important question. It needs an answer. The world must know, Jeritza. Alright, and finally, last but not least, Edelgard and Hanneman.
Ah, young Edelgard. This is your first time in this room, yes?
What, your office?
That's right. When I was a student, I avoided this place.
Or some other kind of study? And why is that, Edelgard?
I couldn't allow the church to learn of my crests after
Oh, yes. It is his office, and yeah, If you would never have gotten out of here without him learning you had 2 crests.
True enough. But now you have come here by your own choice. Can I take that as an indication that you have come to trust me a little more?
I suppose I suppose you can.
I suppose so. Though I'm still bothered by certain things.
Do go on.
Tell me, what things might those be?
Well, we're fighting to free the world from the Church's control and to unify Fodlan.
Right.
You must have some idea of what the world I'm seeking to create will be like.
Sounds like it'll be a meritocracy, at least ideally. Whether that actually ends up that way is it's an entirely different matter.
With the world freed from the powers of crests, Fodlan's system of nobility will collapse.
Yeah. Maybe not immediately, but over time it probably will. Well, unless she gives it a nice push, then it will collapse quicker.
Precisely. Our current system is founded on the fact that crests are inherited through blood. If we shatter the status quo so that those without crests are no longer at the mercy of those with them, the very concept of nobility will vanish.
Yeah, I think that's a little too, optimistic of you. I mean, nobility existed in our world without, crests just fine.
Why should that have any effect on me? I am no longer a member of the nobility.
But I do wish her luck in the pursuit, and I hope for her success.
Perhaps the fate of the nobility is of no consequence to you. But what about that of crests? You've devoted your life to unraveling their secrets.
Yeah, she is right.
Whereas I seek to create a world where crests are no longer valued. In fact, I would prefer to rid the world of them entirely if at all possible.
You know, I think you would actually... Well, if it weren't for what that probably entails, Rhea might even agree with you. I don't think she likes the idea of her brethren being used by the very people who, or at least the descendants of the very people who murdered them.
Does this not concern you?
I see. I think I finally understand why you've always seemed so unsure about me.
It makes sense. I mean, your life's work is about something that she's in a direct opposition to.
You imagine your ambition might crush my dreams.
So what is your take on it, Hanneman?
I assure you, there is nothing to worry about. I support your plans and your ideals wholeheartedly.
I suppose there, even if, I don't know, I'll just let him explain.
But at the same time, I also believe that the influence of crests will not be so easily quelled. That is why I must continue to research them and unravel all the secrets they hold.
There you go.
I see.
This is why you should be interested in Linhardt's research as well, Edelgard. It's a valuable subject, especially for someone who's so interested in ridding the world of them. To do that, you need to understand them. Hanneman, his support just provides so much insight into things. Oh man, that was fun. All right. Oh.
It's almost time to depart. Are you ready?
Of course, Lady Edelgard. I don't think we can. Yes, we can. Leave it to me.
A promising answer. Whatever happens, never allow your foe to see any weakness.
Don't worry, Edelgard. I'm with you every step of the way.
We must pay close attention not only to Claude's schemes, but to the man himself.
Yeah.
He's a master archer who wields the legendary bow, Fail Not.
God, that thing is powerful. Hopefully I really hope he doesn't have close counter. That'll make it... It'll make him nearly impossible, I think. Unless I bombard him with battalions. Fail not.
It's the relic of House Regan. That bow once belonged to one of the 10 elites.
Yep.
Professor, do you know the true story behind the legend?
Actually, I do.
The relics were created by the hands of mankind. Saros collected them after killing the 10 elites.
But do you know the truth of why she did that?
Saros manipulated the people of the world and defeated the all-powerful King Nemesis.
That's true. Why would she do that?
The Church maintains the false history that he was corrupted and turned evil. However, it was little more than a simple dispute.
It is an interesting way to view it, at the very least. You could argue, perhaps, that the 10 elites and... Well, probably not Nemesis. He was probably, from what I remember about the true history, just a bandit. But, you could argue that the goal of overthrowing the Children of Sothis was liberating humanity, but I don't know enough about actual conditions back then. And really, the only person who truly knows would be Rhea, to say whether it was justified or not.
Should the one leading the people of the world be someone with humanity, or a creature that can merely masquerade as a human at will? In the end, Saros was victorious. The Immaculate One and her family then took control of Fodlan.
Yeah, Edelgard is very clearly operating on at least only partial information. I wouldn't be surprised if it's partial information that was fed to her by those who slither in the dark to try to use her to take out Lady Rhea. But I suppose we'll see more.
I know this because that knowledge is passed down from emperor to emperor.
Maybe not then.
And that is because the first emperor is the human who cooperated with Saros, allowing humanity to be controlled in secret.
Is it possible this was just a nasty game of telephone? Yeah, that's a good reaction, Byleth. Yeah, it's so hard, 'cause on the one hand, we learn a lot of how things went down in the Golden Deer route. On the other hand, that was mostly from the perspective of Saros herself. I mean, we did see the Argarthians, but... Well, regardless, I'm with you, Edelgard.
Perhaps it's fate that you can wield the sword of the Creator, just like Nemesis, the King of Liberation.
Yeah, that's the bit I'm not positive on, whether it was actually liberation or not. I don't think that was at the very least, Nemesis was more just I think more of like a retroactive icon.
And that very fate will lead you to use that sword to stand against those who would distort history.
But no, she is completely right that Rhea is absolutely distorting history. Interesting that knowledge has been passed down for literally 1,000 years. No, maybe even longer, I forget. I think it was about 1,000.
It seems they've set out from Garreg Mach. That's sooner than expected.
Hi, Claude. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do.
Losing the Great Bridge of Myrden was a serious blow. So is the fact that Teach is still alive.
Oof, it hurts to hear him call me that still.
On top of all that, Judith. I told her to run if things
Oh! It's him! He's a good guy, too.
Damn it. So many people will die, and by my call.
Oh, Claude.
And what of it? Would you rather turn tail and run back home?
Nah, I don't think that's in Claude.
Nadir, you're really getting on my nerves. Do you have any idea how much of the Alliance adores me and believes in me?
He doesn't want to let him down.
Well, I suppose it's quite a lot. Does that mean that...
Yes, the plan is a go. I'm counting on you, Nadir.
Uh-oh. Claude, what are you planning?
We'll make a good show taking down those who would assault Deirdre.
When you say you'll make a good show of it, does that mean it's only a distraction? The defense of Deirdre? Uh-oh. This doesn't bode well for us.
People say our kind may not always win, but we never lose. Let's teach them the real meaning of those words.
Oh, no.
Now then, let's see what you're made of, Teach.
Really am sorry about this, Claude. It really is interesting to see the perspectives people gain in this game, depending on what information they have and how much information they have. But anyways. Mission. Capturing Deirdre. After seizing the Great Bridge of Mirrodin, the Black Eagle Strike Force makes its way to Deirdre, the aquatic capital, where Claude awaits. Here we go.